Hi, everybody. I am Veronica Drake, and this is your weekly message from the angels. Now, as I always do, I'm going to preface it with this. One size does not fit all, meaning what you get from this message, if anything, might not be what the next person gets from this message. Guaranteed, there is something in this message for every single person who is open to hearing and feeling what's possible. Now, I'm going to show you how I work. Everything I do is imagination, i.e., intuition. And so I do pull a card. It's irrelevant what card. I don't want to get you dependent on the cards, and it's not important what card I use, but I do pull the card. I don't read the card. I feel the energy of the card. I look at the imagery of the card. This time is how I'm doing it. So I'm showing you one of my little inside tips and tricks. And so what I know right now, and this is your message, is that there is a time, and it's coming up very soon, where you will need to stand up and assert your independence. You have been spinning out of control with a situation, with a person, with a decision long enough. You have held yourself to standards that nobody could reach. You are extremely hard on yourself. And the reality is, for this situation, this person, this topic, enough is enough. There is spiritual closure waiting to happen. Now, spiritual closure isn't necessarily the same as physical closure, which you will also get from this situation, but spiritual closure is you've paid something back spiritually. You've done due diligence. You have fulfilled a piece of the contract spiritually. So you can sit back and release with peace this particular situation. Now, each one of you will know what that means because it's specific to the individual. I'll pick up another card. And by the way, I haven't pre-looked at these cards. I don't know what they are. The move is not happening. It's not the right time. It's not the right place. Your ducks, while they may look like they're in a row, are not in a row for taking you to the next level, which this move would absolutely do. So if you have your hat in the running, so to speak, for a promotion, if you are on a waiting list for a new place to live, if you're waiting for the documents to be signed to fulfill this contract, now is not the time. Now, when I say now, I'm talking about right now. There will be a shift coming up as we change into the month of April. And specifically, I'm seeing April 16th as the time when energy around this particular situation will shift. So while it might not be time right here, right now, on March the 12th, there is a shift coming that will approach April 16th, and this is when you will feel the difference. You will move into the space of finding the move that's appropriate for you, that making the next move, making the transition by April 16th, or excuse me, on April 16th or after April 16th. Okay, and only you know what the move is. So let me look at the next card. Archangel Michael is surrounding all areas of your dwelling and your physical life. He's on all four corners of the place where you live, and he is standing guard, the protector of your heart. And there is a reason he's protecting your heart. This piece of the reading has to do with a relationship. You have worked overtime to create the energy that will make this relationship possible. And here's the thing, you're pulling it and you're pulling it, but you're doing it all by yourself. And in fact, while you're pulling it, the other person that you're interested in or the other person that you're actually in the relationship with is kind of standing back here on the bag that you're trying to pull. So you're not being helped per se. And what this is indicating is that it's time for a reevaluation, a reassessment of you. Not the relationship, not the person you're in the relationship with, a reassessment of you. What it is that keeps you pulling and pulling this bag, despite the fact that there's 300 pounds standing on it, that you literally, every time you try to pull this bag, i.e. this relationship, you hurt yourself a little bit more spiritually and emotionally. So bring your attention, bring your awareness to what it is that you're pulling with regard to a relationship. Doesn't have to be romantic even. And notice, what is it time to shift? What is it time to let go of? Because this relationship really isn't going anywhere. But there's something in you that's stuck to it for some reason. It's feeding you something. So if you truly are tired of pulling this, stop, notice what you're getting fed, and move into the energy that says, I no longer need this. But you can't fake it. You got to mean it. So, all right, I hope this was helpful. Now, the way to work with this is listen to it actively and listen to it passively. Actively is you're sitting here like this, you're watching me. Passively is maybe you're in the shower and this is playing. Maybe you're doing the dishes. Maybe you're taking a walk, because the brain picks up different pieces. Now, don't get hung up on specifics if you don't need to. You might be listening to this and you're going to hear one little word that clicks and resonates with you. That's what you want to focus on. That's the part that has the message for you. Now, if you like this and you want to have a private reading with me, veronicadrake.com, and they're called angel readings. So, oh, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can be notified when more of these readings come out.